Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos delivers.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Cruyff. Crosses it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's good running with the ball, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Great chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Best bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lampard. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Parma currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Parma really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a promising position. And here's Stojkovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmer with the corner, there first. And he's managed to get rid. Lampard. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pato looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nice interception, well timed.
Parma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cruyff. No way through there. Good take. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. Parma are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Stam attempts a clearance. Best. He'll try from distance. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Great vision. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? That's another chance. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away.
Parma really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, shooting chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but
There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Stojkovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 6.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Number 24, Rui Costa.
Tries to get it clear.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, super ball. And Yaya Toure! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And this is Hazard. Chance! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution.
By a Leverkusen catch. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.